This is a little sparkle, welcome everyone. We all are teachers, we know it's hard to educate our kids and make them face real problems, to put together our strength and give them all our knowledge. My fellow friends, let's talk about it. We are here to talk and make it better. Kids and mental health all matter. Little Sparkle, the podcast for educators.
Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a month since I posted. I'm going to try really hard to become more consistent with these, but today I am parked at my local teacher store and I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of scope out the goodies. And as you can tell from the title of this, it's how much can a teacher buy for 50 bucks at a local teacher store. So I'm going to go in with my goal of $50. I'm not going to spend any more than that. And I'm going to see what I can get and I'm going to show you guys. I'll bring you along for the journey, so I hope you enjoy. Y'all, this video is now going to be titled How to Overspend at a Teacher Store. I didn't mean to, but I only went over the budget by about $15, which isn't terrible. That's about one item, and I got quite a bit, so I can't wait to show you. I actually had two things in mind when I went in there. So my school is doing a superhero theme for next year, so my outside bulletin board I wanted to make sure I had covered and ready to go, and then I wanted to get stuff to go with my Leave a Little Sparkle theme that I'm actually going to do in my classroom. So I'm using the confetti. I'll show you later, but that's what I went in there looking for. I found quite a few things, so let's get into it. So I am filming from my car because I actually have another appointment to get to, but I wanted to get into this so that I don't forget, because I'm notorious for that. So I got confetti file folders for $12.99. In case you don't know, I'm the type of person that every year has its own specific file folders, and this helps me to determine what year. Just quickly, I look at the folder and I'm like, oh, that's from such and such year. It helps me, it's part of my filing system. So I went ahead and got the confetti file folders for $12.99. So here they are. Throw kindness around like confetti. And a lot of the things in my classroom looks like this for next year. I also got a laminated hall pass in the confetti. So last year we kind of did an honor system. This year I want them to use this hall pass anytime they're using the restroom, leaving my room quickly without anybody having to talk to the kid. They'll be able to see, oh, they came from Miss Walker's class, and I can tell by the hall pass. So that was $2.99. The confetti incentive chart. One of these charts. We are going to use that this year to track books being read in AR tests taken, because last year my kids really lacked on that. That was $4.49. This next one says exactly my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Oh, upside down. leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And one of my favorite phrases is leave a little sparkle wherever you teach. So they go hand in hand, and I'll be able to put that up and really showcase the leave a little sparkle. And that was also $4.49. Okay, so I also got conversation starters, which I'm gonna not hold up this entire thing because it's rather large. I'm just gonna pull out the small insert. Now, in my class, we do academic conversations. And so we do that whenever we're reading. They're also going to be working on, can you see that? They're also going to be working on making and creating their own podcast this year based on the books that they read. I'm going to talk more about that later in a different video, because I actually got a grant that they're now going to have podcast equipment in my classroom, which is really, really cool. So, conversation starters. This is going to help my kids to know how to respond to one another or what to say. This is going to be posted up around the room. And that one was $14.99. So it was one of the most expensive ones. The reason I went ahead and got it was because it's going to keep me from having to create that. So sometimes we just need a time saver. All right, so I got a gratitude kindness jar as my next item. And let me go ahead and boop. I'm gonna hold it up here as well. Because kindness and gratitude jar. Because a lot of my kids last year suffered with bad mindsets. I'm just gonna be honest. I think it's a pandemic. I think it comes from said pandemic. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I think because of that, a lot of our kids are suffering with not knowing how to treat one another, not knowing how to do any of that kind of things. So kindness jar, that one was originally $14.99 and I got it for $7.50 because it was on sale. Okay, next thing, let me see if I can find it. So my school is going with a superhero theme, like I said earlier, and this is gonna go well on my outside of my classroom bulletin board. It was 50% off, originally $5.99, so I got it for $3, and it's a large banner, so it's gonna go across the top. To go with that, I also got superhero border, which is it's a generic border. Nothing like super fancy about it, but it is superhero, so it's gonna go well with that theme. And I got that for $4.99. And then finally, if I can find it, I honestly don't even know why I got this one other than the fact that it says sparkle on it. So it says we were born to sparkle, and I guess I just couldn't help myself. It says we shine bright, we work hard, we stay positive, we dream big. And I don't know, I feel like this would be really cute on my door as maybe a way to like positive affirmations. I'm really thinking like all my kindness stuff and things like this is gonna go. I have like an alcove in my classroom. I'll show that when I start decorating the room. So I think this kind of stuff is going to be like the entrance and exit so that kids are seeing it the most. So yeah, my total was $72.13. So really I only overspent, ooh, I don't know, not 15, closer to 25. So 22. I overspent by $22. Not terrible, but I am very happy with the things that I found. And guys, the reason I overspent, very simply, is because I didn't stop when I got to my amount point. I was like, there's still so much store to look at. Well, I kept shopping, the things added up. The only reason I said, okay, I'm finally done is because I could not hold it all. So anyways, moral to the story, maybe it would be better if you looked online at the product before you go into the store. But if you live locally, as in Polk County, Florida, I highly recommend this store. They are kind and courteous. The place is always clean. Everything is always stocked the nice way. And if you have children, they have a little playroom for the kids to go play in so that you can shop. So that was pretty cool. I don't have my kid with me today. He's at his kindergarten readiness camp, but it was really great. And I can't say enough good things. So if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe. Go check out my podcast. It's going to be new every Friday, starting this Friday, June. Oh gosh, what date is that? June 23rd, I believe. So go check it out and have an amazing week.